Welcome to Grit.camp. As you know, we're dedicated to provide you with the best gear suggestions so you can dominate those races and become a champion, because if you have a good shoe, chances are that it will add up to your performance. And today we have something called Reebok's Wild Extreme Blaze, which is off-road trail running shoe. And we just wanted to check if it's any good for OCR racing and if it will let you dominate those races. So, first impression of this shoe, it looks good. It looks a little bit different than what you can see on their website, because it's one of the newest shoes from Reebok for trail running. But this one is dark gray, black, and flux orange, as we call it. So it's kind of like reddish orange. It looks pretty damn aggressive from a side and has aggressive teeth to support that message. So for example, if you want to go for uphill runs and get a grip on it and not slide down, totally attack those hills, you could use this. It also has something called the sole outcome support, which is as you can see just a little bit off the edge of the shoe, and that should give you lots of support if you run downhill and support yourself on the heel. And other things, it has amazing kind of midsection of this of the shoe, so where you have like Dura-Ride technology based grip, which is kind of prevalent in every single shoe of Reebok's at the moment. So for example, Terrain Series and so forth. And it's pretty damn stable. That section kind of stabilizes it, so you cannot really actually bend. It's kind of like plasticky feel to it, so I guess it would give lots of support and cushioning from inside, because as you can see, it has almost like 3 centimeters or so cushioning, which should reduce the risk of high abrasions. And the only concern really is if this bad boy would drain water well, because it seems a bit plasticky. All the body is covered in kind of laminated surface, so it probably will resist any kind of weather condition, but will it resist water, which is one of the biggest obstacles in obstacle racing? Let's find out. Let's take it to trenches and see how this bad boy performs. Testing out this Reebok Wild Extreme Blaze, which is probably a perfect trail shoe just to run and do all sorts of obstacles. But however, it's not really an obstacle racing shoe. This shoe is just made for trails, because if you would, for example, go into water, it would still hold all that water down, and because of a massive padding, it would become so heavy on your feet that you wouldn't succeed in becoming a champion in all your race. When it comes to your race day, get something lighter and something which would drain water better. But the grip in this bad boy is absolutely amazing, and as discussed before, you would still need to look for a surface which would not create any friction between this shoe and that surface, even ice, because we here in London we tested it out on really wet surfaces which are a bit icy, and other shoes of other runners were just slipping like mad, and this was not impacted at all. So go grab it if you want a good trail running shoe. Peace.